everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you this very ultra glam makeup look. You can wear this for any event that's coming up, for your birthday, any festivities, anything that you want. This color combination can honestly go with anything. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. So we are going to be starting off with our eyes, and for that I'm going to use the PAC Spotlight Concealer as my eyelid primer, and then I'm going to just use this Plume Beauty Sponge to just blend everything out. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Soph X palette, and from that I'm going to be taking the shade Vitamin C, which is a very bright yellow shade, and I'm going to put it right above as well as on my crease, and I'm building up the color till I'm happy with the intensity. Next, I'm going to take the shade Running Late, which is a really peachy orangish sort of shade, and I'm going to put it right below the yellow shade. Next, taking Sweet and Sour, which is a more darker orange shade, I'm going to put it right on my crease with a tapered blending brush, and I'm using this one by ProArt. Then I'm going to take a blending brush and just blend everything that we did so that it looks way more cohesive. Next, I'm going to take the shade 21, which is a bright red shade, and I'm going to take it on this fluffy yet flat brush, and I'm going to put it all over my eyelids. Next, I'm going to take the shade Mulled Wine, and taking that same ProArt brush, I'm going to put it on my crease just to add a little more depth to the look. Since I was not happy with the pigmentation of the eyeshadow, I decided to go in with my fingers with the shade 21, and again I'm just blending everything out, and for that I'm using the Nykaa blending brush. Now going with the shade Lassoon, which is a very pretty gold shade, I'm gonna put it right on the middle of my eyelids as a spotlight eye sort of, so that the light catches it and it looks really pretty. And again I'm just blending the edges of the spotlight out. Now taking some makeup removal wipes, I'm just going to clean out all the fallout and sharpen up the eye look as well. For liner, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Colossal Liner, and this is a new launch by Maybelline. I actually like it a lot. It's very matte and opaque, and the tip is quite nice to work with. It does give a really sharp line. So I'm just creating my winged liner with this. And after that, I'm going to tightline my eyes using the Colossal Kajal by Maybelline once again. Now using an eyelash curler, this one's by Mumuso, I'm just going to curl my lashes to make them look more awake. Now for mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Hypercurl mascara, and I'm just gonna wiggle it through my lashes to give them some volume, and you can leave the look like this, but I'm just gonna go in with falsies to give a dramatic effect. And I'm using these ones by Saya Beauty. I got these online. These are in the shade Royalty, and I love how these look on my eyes. Moving back onto the face, I'm going to prime using the Maybelline Master Prime, and this is a blurring primer, so I'm going to put it all over the nose area where I have the maximum pores, and then I'm just going to extend it towards my eye area as well as my chin and forehead. For concealer, I'm going to use the NYX Under Eye Concealer, and I'm using this actually as a corrector, so that's why I'm putting it before foundation. I'm going to put it right under my eyes to conceal my dark circles, and I'm blending it with my fingers as the warmth of the fingers will help to melt the product down. For foundation, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation, and this is in the shade Natural Beige. I'm going to use this cushion foundation as it gives a lot of coverage, but it keeps the skin looking very fresh and dewy. I'm using the applicator that came along with it so that I get the maximum coverage. This is a little time consuming, but once you do it, the skin looks so radiant and glowing. After I'm done with that, I'm going to use the beauty sponge once again just to make sure that everything is blended out really well and nothing looks streaky. For brightening, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the shade Light Medium Beige, and I'm going to put it under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, my mouth area and my forehead, and then I'm going to just blend it out using the plume sponge once again. This will just ensure that everything is very highlighted and brightened up so that our eyes don't look tired. For powder, I'm going to go in with my trusty Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Light, and I'm just going to take it on the back of the container, and using the beauty sponge once again, I'm just going to put it right under my eyes as well as on my mouth area to set them in place. For contouring, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild contour palette, and taking it on the Wet n Wild angled brush, I'm going to put it right under my cheekbones as well as my jawline. This just gives a really bronzed and contoured look to the face. I'm also putting it on my forehead just to make sure that it looks a little smaller, and lately I've been liking doing this nose contour thing, so I just lightly bronze up the nose. Moving back onto the eyes, I'm going to do my lower lash line, and for that I'm taking these 3 shades. First, I'm going to just tightline the lower lash line using some Kajal, and then using the shade Mulled Wine first on a pencil brush, I'm just going to put it under my eyes, and then taking the shade 21, I'm putting it over that, and after that I'm just going to take Sweet and Sour and blend everything out. I'm also adding some mascara to the lower lash line, and then taking the shade Dreams, I'm just going to add it to my inner corners. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade Rose, and I'm just going to take it on a large blush brush and just put it on the apples of my cheekbones. And lately I have been loving a really blushed up look with a pinky sort of blush, so I'm just putting it all over my face. Now taking the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray, I'm just going to mist my face to soak everything in and make it look skin-like, and then taking the Nykaa highlighter in the shade Glitterati, I'm going to take both the shades and taking it on this Lakara F004 brush, which is a really beautiful highlighting brush. I'm going to put it as a really subtle yet beautiful highlight all over my face. I'm also putting it on the brow bone to accentuate it, and also on my inner corners to brighten them up a little bit. For lipstick, I initially decided to go in with the Smashbox lipstick in Desert Rose, but after applying it, I realized that it wasn't kind of going with the look. So I decided to switch it up, and I used the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit lipstick in the shade Give Me Mocha and applied it all over my lips. This suited the look way more. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!